Yes, I'm outside. Yes, I'm wearing fake glasses. And yes, I am that serious. And today, we're going to go ahead and do an album review. Oliver Tree, Cowboy Tears. Now, if you're new to these reviews, or you haven't ever caught me live on twitch.tv/ just that serious, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, where sometimes I talk about sports, sometimes I talk about music, but I'm always getting my ass whooped in video games. Go ahead, like this video if you want to, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and please, please, please leave a comment below. Boom, intro. Now, we're going to talk about this album, Cowboy Tears, and we're going to rate it based on whether or not I would play the song or I would skip the song. And so we're going to start off with Cowboys Don't Cries. First track on the album, and I'm going to tell you right now, the first 20 seconds are extremely interesting, enough to make you want to listen more. So I did continue on with that. It's got a medium tempo. It is sort of monotone, though. There is a bit of monotoneness to it, and it does sort of kind of get repetitive. Now, I do think that it has the potential to be a follow-up single to Swing and a Miss. I think it could be. There's a few other ones on this list that I would go ahead and probably say has a better chance of being the follow-up single, but I am all in. I like this song. This song is a good song. My favorite line is, "My cowboy tears are still blowing in the wind." It really is kind of an interesting, beautiful take on the breakup song. It's got a very cool sound. I would, in fact, play that song. Swing and a Miss is number 2, and I love this song. Go ahead, check out my review. I'll leave a card up in the window if I remember. It's cool. It's an ultra cool song. It's got a cool ass video. I do like it, and it is a double play. Not only does it get played, but it also then makes the playlist, as you know. You've seen the video. Get Well Soon is track number 3. It's kind of a shorter song. The opening line is something like, "Saw the devil in your eyes all the time." Which I mean, it just jumps right in and just gets right to what it is. I enjoyed it. It was cool. It's got a very, very good beat. I'm a big fan of it. It's kind of got a slower tempo to it, though, which I kind of digged on. I kind of thought it was incredibly cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's got just a fucking killer tone, though. Like the sound to it. I also think, as you know, that this song, "Get Well Soon," is probably TikTok ready. And I'm a fan. I am a fan. And track number 4, "Freaks and Geeks." The lyrics just start right away. Like the beat and the lyrics just jump right in, and I always like that. That makes you just want to stick around to a song a little bit longer. It gives it more of a chance. In the way that we consume music now, it's just an instant skip if the song doesn't grab you right away, instant skip. I'm a fan of that. I am a fan of that. It's a faster tempo, which I definitely enjoy because the tempo's kind of been ebbed and flowed, and I like that he's kind of trying to keep your ears from not becoming stale to something. "I'm a slacker, I'm a geek." Hey man, that describes all of us, right? Like that's a perfect line people in the communities of the internet. Like, it's just a fact of the matter. All right. And then again, I saw that will speak to people like me, like you. It does kind of get a little boring towards the end of the song, though. Like, he's just kind of slowing it down in the wrong kind of ways. And I didn't like the way the song kind of ended. It was, yeah, to each their own. Not a bad song. Number 5, Doormat. Another song sits right around the 3 minute mark. He knows what he's trying to do. He knows the target time he wants to hit. It's not a bad look. Just about halfway through the album now, and I will admit that there is a sort of repetitive nature to what's happening on the music. There can be, it can definitely get a little repetitive. That's the easiest way I can say it. And but Oliver Tree really does a good job at speaking to the people that don't fit in. If you know what I'm saying, he's kind of got this. He's kind of cornered this. Um, you can stand out to fit in type of thing, and it's kind of cool. I like it. Doormat does this have this like way of growing on you though. It really does. Hey, look, all the congrats in the world to Oliver Tree because he really, really is going for a big sound, like just going for it with no remorse, no care. He doesn't mind if he looks like a fool. I mean, he's trying for it. He's just going for it. I like it. I look, huevos. That's all I can say. Number 6, Suitcase Full of Cash. Another song sitting right around that 230 mark. It's kind of impressive how he's able to just punch in, punch out on all these songs. I do like it. Suitcase Full of Cash is the most Blink 182 song so far on the album. And I'm going to be honest with you, I ain't mad at it. Not one single bit am I mad at it. I like it. Go ahead and keep that up. I think this one is definitely a single. I don't know if it's the follow up because foreshadowing. I think there's a song later that I do absolutely think is going to be the follow up single. This is a good song. I really like Suitcase Full of Cash. It also is a double play. It's gonna make the playlist just like Swing and a Miss. This was a good song. Number 7, the problematic one, Cigarettes. The title, in and of itself, is problematic. Where it look, it's just not going to get a lot of play on radio, which of course is not his target goal. He doesn't give a crap about radio play. He's trying to get them stream numbers, and with a name like Cigarettes, people are going to stream it because people are suckers. I like it. I think that the tempo change here was well needed this far into the album. He's got a really good production team around him. They're making some really good choices. Like, I think that a thing that doesn't get taken care of enough in today's music is the cultivating of the track list. Like the way a track list is played out, you really should have ebbs and flows, and I think he gets it. He's got a good. He knows what he's doing. Uh, but with a song like Cigarettes, you can tell that on the surface the content is supposed to be bad, but it really is a deeper song than that. Really, I think it's meant to be interpreted by each individual who hears it in a different way. I don't think it's actually meant to signify just what you're hearing. To me, it represents how certain things that are really bad for us. It just is our nature to double down on them and do them even more. It's just human nature to see something we know we should not do and still to go ahead and attempt to do it. And then once we realize that it's not something we're supposed to do, we do it even harder because it's not. It's humans are interesting. Number 8, Balloon Boy. This is a quick song coming in at 2 minutes. It was okay. I always am a fan of a cold open where the lyrics come in right before the music. Always a fan of that. I think it's not used enough in music. It does sort of instantly give you a feeling, and and not only that, he's using the tone that he's singing in to try to make the body react. There's a uh, I think it's got one of the coolest bridges on the entire album. Oliver Tree really is doing some very interesting stuff musically, lyrically. He's going for it, and I kind of appreciate it. I can't be mad about that. Uh, Balloon Boy has the potential to be a single. I think it could be a single off the album, but I'm not sure. I don't think it holds up quite as well as some of the other ones. I think if it is going to be a single, it would probably be like the last single to come off the album. It does, however, feel like it's meant to have a video. Like it's intentionally visualized. Like I think he really is gonna that one. The reason that this one could be the next song would mainly because I think that there's a visual component to it that could be really compelling and make people click on it and watch it. And I do think that as I'm learning more about Oliver Tree, I do think that is something that he's kind of into. Number 9, things we used to do, and let me tell you, good God, coming in with that boom bap rap beat, I loved it. As soon as this song started, I was like, yes, yes, I'm in on this. He's going for something. He's going for something different on this track, I think, and I like it. I think this one will be one of those ones that Oliver Tree will be able to just turn on, and as soon as that boom bap happens in a live show, the crowd is just gonna react. They're gonna go wild. I think that this one is meant to be a live played song, and I do think this is the follow up single. I think this is number 2. I think this is the song he comes with next. I think this is the one that even if the people don't know it yet, this will be the one that he pushes as the next follow up single. I could be wrong. I probably am. But to me, this feels like the next one that was ready to go. This, of course, does make my playlist. I put it right into the. It's already on there. I've been listening to this song on repeat quite a bit. I am a fan, fan of the things we used to do. A few tempo changes, though, in the song makes it fucking cool on the ears. I like it. California. Instantly skipped that song. I did not even give it a chance to develop. I heard the first like melody, boom, instantly skipped. It was just didn't do it for me, didn't like it, don't want it, it's gone. Number 11, Playing with Fire. Slowing the tempo is good. It makes the soul feel a little bit better because we just went from. I mean, maybe California is a different style beat. I don't know. We skipped that one. Much to my chagrin. Hey, look, if you can find a way to put the word chagrin in any lyric, you're okay in my book. I'm a fan of the word chagrin. I like weird ass words. Chagrin is a weird word. It does not get used enough today. So much to my chagrin, I went ahead and liked this song, sort of, and then I skipped it. As much as I like the lyric, chagrin, I didn't like the song. It didn't do it for me. About halfway through the song, I just wanted to turn it off. Didn't want to listen to it anymore. I wasn't really into it. So much to my chagrin, this one gets a skip. The Villain, number 12. I think I people are gonna kill me in this one, but I think he was trying to mimic a Beatles sound like that. I think that's what he was going for with this one. I think the villain was meant to be more of the Beatles style. You make me sick to my core, and I've never felt so sure. Just aiming for it, right? This is like, you, you go down. Again, same tone though. It's the exact same tone that we've heard from track 1 to here on track 12. I think his engineers need to do a little bit better job of really, really giving us some variations to his sound. Because he's being helped, obviously. It's not. There is some digitization to that voice, if you know what I mean. And I really need his engineers to just switch up what note and key they're putting these songs out in. Just a small thing. I really do just need that. Yeah. Can we do that? Can we do that? Please, engineers? Maybe just change the note we're trying to hit with the digitizers. Please? Please? Anyways, number 13, Cowboy Tears. It is, of course, the song that the album is named after. And I liked that it started out really strong. I did like this song. I liked it a lot, actually. I like that the chorus just really goes for it. I know just a second ago I was saying that they really need to switch up what they're doing with the note, and they are. And in this song, they proved it. If you switch up the note just a little bit, we can get a brand new sound out of Mr. Oliver Tree, which I like. I like the sound. I like the way it works. I found myself giving this one that old nasty bob. I was a fan of this. The chords, like the guitar chord, really cool. They do just. I like it. I like the chords. I like the music of it. I know that the lyrics are trying to go somewhere and trying to give you something deep, but I just don't. I don't know. I'm lost in the music, just lost into the sound of it. Um, Now, I know I jumped on the bandwagon of thing we used to do is the next single, but I think I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Cowboy Tears is a play, and it does make the playlist, and I think it might be the second single, and I think it's got potential to be an incredible piece of work. Now, the most important question: what do I think of the album overall? I think that Oliver Tree really is. He's a different artist. He's doing different things. He's trying to achieve different goals. So it's really kind of hard for me to put him in the same category as some of the other people, right? So he's not really. I don't think there's a radio intent here. I don't think he's trying to be on radio. I think he's trying to be on the streaming platforms, and he's trying to draw attention to himself, whether that's via his YouTube channel or whatever else he's doing. I think that he's realized that the money is in grabbing the internet, and I do think there's something there. Now, overall, the album is pretty good. I think it's a solid piece of art from beginning to end. I do not hold it against anybody if they happen to like the entire album, song 1 to song 13. If they happen to play it from beginning to end, I can't disagree with you. I just think that to me, it wasn't a complete album. It wasn't a solid piece of work. I don't put it on and play from 1 to 13 without any skips. So, by that regard, it is not a perfect album. It is not a great album. It's a good album. It's really good. I think it's worth the listen. If you're a fan of Oliver Tree, uh, you don't need me to tell you that this album's good. You already know. But if you're looking to somebody who's maybe never heard of him before, this might be a cool ass place to get into it. I do think that there is some growth. I think there's potential for a future that this guy could be even bigger and better of a star. I do like it. I think that there is some good stuff here. Again, I just don't think the album is meant for me. I'm not the target demo. I'm not the one that he's attempting to capture with this sound. So, did he do his job? I think so. I think he's going to capture the age group that he's targeting perfectly. I think they're going to be enthralled by the sound, by the visuals, by the way he looks. He's incredibly smart from as far as I can tell. He really knows what he's doing. He has found that marketing himself as an equal entertainer as much as an artist is sort of smart look. It's what Drake does, right? Drake is the ultimate entertainer. He knows more about what's going on in a social media presence than just about any other person that we are listening to, and that's the reason why he's been able to sustain this kind of thing. And I think that Oliver Tree is going for that same. Now you're thinking to yourself, wait, did he just compare Drake and Oliver Tree? I'm not saying they're the same artists. I'm just saying that the understanding before they hit record on the music of how social media reacts with these kind of things is brilliant. It's there really is something there. I'm a big fan. Oliver Tree, Cowboy Tears album does in fact set it off. This is a good album. We'll go ahead and call this a playable album. That's for sure. Anywho, I know he's put out a couple albums. If there's another album, it happens to everybody, I swear. It's not just because of my age. Anyways, I know he's done a couple other albums. If you got any suggestions about other albums of his that I might want to be able to check out, but realistically, I was a fan. I liked this. I think everybody should go out there and take a listen to it. I think it's worth the time. Yeah, so that's all I got to say about that. Anyways, don't forget, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I am live on twitch.tv/JustThatSerious, where sometimes I talk about sports, sometimes I talk about music, but I'm always getting my butt whooped in video games. Now, don't be afraid to leave a comment down below, like this video if you want to, and subscribe to the channel if you are, in fact, new here. Let's close it out the only way we know how, right? Yes, I'm outside. Yes, I'm wearing fake glasses. And yes, I am that serious. I'm out.